this too. I'm just wondering, did you lie about your age, your weight, and your gender?
I want to tell you right up front that I'm Catholic, and I don't believe in sex until marriage. But here's a list of things I will do.
I don't care if you can make it look like the Eiffel Tower. I still don't want to see it.
Well, if we're being honest, I guess I should tell you, I'm not allowed within 50 feet of a playground.
How does it start? How does it last? It's a miracle two people get together.
How does your heart choose who to cast in a partner for the night or for forever?
Every date you go on's feeling like a chore.
Can you trust your judgment when it's been so bored?
You've gotten burned,
Wish you could run.
but if you do, then you'll never ever find the one. The one. Are you ever gonna find the one?
How will it go?
Where will it lead?
Will tonight become a lifetime full of magic?
Go with the flow.
You might succeed, meeting someone you don't think is effing tragic.
Will the minutes feel like hours or even years?
Or will you connect and share your deepest fears?
It's so damn hard and so not fun. Still you go on in that endless search to find the one. The one. Are you ever gonna find the one? How do you stay optimistic when there are so many ways to fail?
Wanna be another suggestion?
Who didn't get the fairy tale? Where the hell's a fairy tale? Dating's a bitch, dating's a bitch.
It's like a battle where you find out what you're made of. Wish you could get
Last ditch.
just grew up there.
It's a fair.
Stakes are high and there's so much to be afraid of.
When you fall from cookies trapped in your own ways, all your baggage eats your chance of love and pain.
And so until the game is done,
You hold out hope that before you lose your mind, you'll meet your match and won't end up left behind.
maybe tonight is the night you're gonna find the one.
The one,
The one.
the one,
Could tonight be when you find the one.
the one,
The one.
the one.
Could tonight be when you find the one.
Are you waiting for a table? I don't know. Probably have to see how the drinks portion of the evening goes first. Wouldn't want to be too presumptuous, know what I mean? Well, can I get you something while you wait? Beer, vodka, a Xanax? Sure. I'll have a beer. Does that sound right? Yeah, give me a beer, thanks. Do you care what kind? Something on tap. In a big glass. Yeah, a big, manly glass. Oh, so this is a first date, is it? Is it that obvious? Well, you got pretty dressed up for it, didn't you? Well, I came straight from work. I thought the suit would make me seem impressive and or distinguished. Am I wrong? Honestly, I think it makes you seem desperate or douchey. Maybe I'm wrong. But what am I going to do? She's supposed to be here any minute. Okay, just relax. First thing we're going to do is get rid of the tie. Done. No more tie. Tie going away. All right. Better lose the glasses. All right. No. We're going to use the glasses. There you go. All right. And we're going to pop this collar a little bit. One. Yeah. And, one. Yeah. And, okay. And, okay what? Well, honey, that's all I got. Thanks a lot.
Excuse me.
Yes, can I help you?
Maybe. I don't know. Depends. I'm supposed to meet some random guy here for a drink.
So you're the other half of the first date. He's already here.
Oh, he is? How is he? Because my sister says he may in fact be the man of my dreams.
She did. Are you and your sister close?
Oh, shit. Okay, let's be honest. What are we dealing with here? super sweaty guy, overconfident guy, asks a million questions guy, what?
Well, I'm just going to let you decide for yourself. He's over there.
Ah, allergy guy. Good times. Hey, bring me a shot of something strong, will ya? And a chaser of something even stronger.
You got it.
Hi, Casey. And you must be...
Aaron, that's me. It's nice to meet you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure of the whole protocol on this. Is this a hug-like situation? A handshake? A fist bump? You tell me.
Well, why don't we just start with the handshake and see where it goes from there?
Fair enough. Shaking the hand. Doing the hand shaky thingy.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm occasionally an idiot. Have a seat. Oh, thanks. Can I get you something to drink?
Oh, I already ordered 2 on the way in, thanks. And, what are you drinking?
Oh, nothing special. Just a little brewski.
Did you just say brewski?
I sure did. But if it makes you feel any better, I regretted it the second it came out of my mouth.
Are you okay, Aaron? You seem a little bit nervous.
Do I? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, I don't go out on a whole lot of blind dates. This is actually, most definitely my first.
For real?
For realsies! So, if I seem a little nervous, it's only because I am.
Oh, well, don't be. Because the more nervous you get, the more I want to make a mad dash for that door.
There we are. There's one shot for the lady.
Oh, thank you.
And one cocktail for the lady.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what was all that about?
It's called taking the edge off. You should try it, BDV. Could loosen you up.
BDV.
Blind date virgin. That's my new campaign. Do you mind it?
Well, I mean, I prefer something like A-Train or Wolverine.
Great. Now, BDV, can I ask you a question?
Well, why not? I'm an open book. Ask me anything you want.
If you've never been on one of these before, why go on one now?
Well, to be honest with you, Kevin, your sister Lauren's husband.
AKA my brother-in-law.
Right! Him! Good one. Well, anyway, he said that you were really cute and that I would be an absolute moron to pass this up. So I decided to take a risk and listen to him. And you?
Lauren said you look like Brad Pitt. So, do you agree with Kevin?
About what?
Am I really cute?
What? You can't just ask me that.
Why not? You said you were an open book, so am I?
She's a little artsy. She's hip and cool. She's just like all those girls that ignored me all through school. She's kinda indie and pretty hot. She's a lot like all the things that I am not. There's some Asian symbol tattooed on her wrist. She's got the kind of look that says, "Hello world, I'm pissed." She's sorta hostile. Her guns are drawn. Is it weird or just screwed up that I'm turned on? That's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong. It's only a first impression. And maybe she's a stuffy and conservative, way uptight girl who's still a virgin, never goes past second base, suppressing every single urge, till she marches down the aisle and finally ties the knot. She could want a giant family, be an opera devotee, hell, even have a PhD. Yes, that's who she could be.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, you are very pleasant looking.
Pleasant looking.
No, I mean attractive, desirable, stunningly beautiful. How about D? All of the above? And what adjectives would you use for me?
He's a bit annoying and overdressed. He's got the kind of vibe that says, look at me, I'm stressed. Really, there are just so many adjectives to choose from, I wouldn't even know where to start. Probably likes to cuddle. Walks in the park. And if he likes sex, then it's only in the dark. That's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong. It's only a first impression. And maybe he's a nasty, uninhibited, ferocious tiger in the sack. Tries to hardly hits the gym and makes his money daily crack. Helping kids in private schools to treat him like God. He could kick some ass just like Bruce Lee, engage in online piracy, and not take any shit from me. Yes, that's who he could.
That's who she could.
That's who she could be, but that's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong, it's only a first impression. And though the impression is strong, it never can hurt to question. Though I doubt this will lead to romance.
Sometimes the ones who seem great are a nightmare to date.
Either way, I've been burned.
But the one thing I've learned is oftentimes first impressions
Are worth a second glance.
Worth a second
A
glance.
second glance. A second glance. It's worth a second glance.
What are we supposed to do now?
What do you mean?
Well, only because I've never been on one of these before, and you're kind of the resident expert. I thought maybe you could instruct me.
Who told you I was the expert?
Well, Kevin might have said something before I left work tonight. Is he wrong? If he's wrong, I'm sorry.
No, he's not wrong. I mean, he is horribly wrong for telling you that bit of information right before you met me. But technically, he's not wrong. Fine. Hi, I'm Casey, and I'm a serial dater.
Well, in that case, I got the perfect nickname for you.
Oh yeah, what's that?
BDS.
BDS?
Blind Date Slut. No? No. Too soon? Is that too soon? Yeah, that's too soon. I am really sorry. I'm not very good at this whole casual banter thing. So, do you enjoy blind dates, Casey?
Oh God, no. I hate them with an undying passion. I put them right up there with pap smears and M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Why do you go on so many?
Well, I think it's important to keep your options open. To be out there. And I guess I just keep hoping that my next leap will be my leap home.
You know Quantum Leap? Oh my God, I love Quantum Leap. We are definitely coming back to that later. Okay, so tell me, have you been on some really bad ones in the past?
Blind dates. Oh no, sweetie, you really do need my help. We are not talking about that. It is way too early in the evening for me to be discussing other men with you.
Well, you see, I was not aware of that. What kind of things should we be discussing?
Well, since we know basically nothing about each other, I would say this is the small talk, get to know you portion of the night.
Okay, I gotcha. Nothing too serious. Just keep it light and breezy. I think I can handle that. So where are you from?
Michigan.
Do you want to get that? I don't mind.
No, that's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine. So what were you saying?
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan, right.
Hey, it's Casey. Blah, 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 blah.
This is your bailout, sweetie, your bailout. Honey, I'm calling to bail you out. You can tell your dad's in the hospital, your building's on fire. It's all you need to say. And you're free from another catastrophic blind date. I've done it time and again. Seen from horrendous men, all losers who should never be allowed to procreate. Like the dentist with the foul breath that made you want to yak. Or the hippie with the hair growing only on his back. Or the guy obsessed with Disney. It's like a coming slack. Though his love of princesses was rather suspect. But I'm digressing. I'm obsessing. You did not pick up your cell, which means you either didn't hear of me or things are going well. So emo, call her Facebook, tell me if you like this guy. Okay, that's it. I love you, must need you forever. Bye. This is your bailout, sweetie, your bailout. Honey, I'm calling to bail you out. You can tell me your grandma broke her hip or your dog ate some chocolate. That's all you need to say. And you're free and on your way. Later, bitch.
So where exactly in Michigan are you from?
Just this small town where everybody knows everybody else's business. Hence why I moved to New York as fast as humanly possible. It's called West Bloomfield.
You grew up in West Bloomfield? Do you know anyone that went to Camp River Lake?
Why? Did you go there?
Only for 6 summers.
Oh. Well, my neighbor Jessica Scheinwald went there.
Jessica Scheinwald. Oh, yeah, I think I remember her.
Yeah, she only went 1 year, and she fell in love with this total prick, Gabe. And they had this like intense, crazy 6-week relationship. And on the last day of camp, she found out that he had been hooking up with 4 other girls and the wilderness instructor. Oh, can you believe that shit?
Was it Gabe Rubenstone?
Yeah, how'd you know?
'Cause he's been my best friend since I was 4.
And things were just starting to look up between us.
No, you're right. He was a prick. Still is. Yeah, a colossal prick. Let's just move past it, okay? What school did you go to?
Village Day.
Oh yeah, a bunch of the River Lake people went there. Do you know Josh Baumgarten?
Sat next to me in art class.
Huh. And Rachel Hirsch?
Oh, I kicked her ass all over the lacrosse field.
And Nathan Davidson?
Oh my God. Nathan, wanna see a magic trick? Davidson? You know that prick?
Oh, worse! He was my roommate for 3 summers.
Ugh.
You would not believe how many times he asked me to
Pick a card, any card!
Wow.
Well, where'd you go to college?
Penn. You?
BU.
BU, huh? Well, do you want to continue playing Jewish geography? Because I can give you like 10 more names.
We can. I am good at this game, even if I'm not a Jew.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I said I'm not a Jew.
This isn't the girl for you. This isn't the girl for you. Die, 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 die. This isn't the girl for you.
Aaron Boobalong!
Grandma Ida, is that you?
That's right.
What are you doing here? You're dead.
I was busy praying at my temple in the sky when I got an urgent message that came straight from Adonai. He said, Ida, it's your grandson. He is acting out of line because he's dating Casey Clark instead of dating Sarah Stein. As Yahweh sent me to him, my wisdom to impart. Because my grandson Aaron loves me and he'd never break my heart. I can make the bishop understand the error of his ways. Even I once made the Buddhist, it was just a passing phase.
And the Buddhist was a face.
So listen to me, boy, check your man shoes been down. With brains and looks and talent, I could plot and just so proud. But though I cut you slack when you did not return my calls, if you win this little satscala, I'll break your matzo balls.
For you, boy, boy, boy.
This isn't the
Girl
girl.
for you, boy, boy, boy.
She considers Jesus boss and thinks you nailed him to the cross. This
Isn't the girl for you?
not for you.
Not for you.
Hey, not for you. Hey, she's not for you.
Aaron! Ruining my daughter's life. Never thought my baby'd be a Hebrew's wife. Why should people call the chosen ones choose to wear strange hats and circumcise their sons?
Circumcise their sons.
You don't know the Holy Trinity or the joy felt when you trim a Christmas tree. And since you cannot sing the first Noel, Jesus Christ won't save you from the gates of hell.
You'll go straight to hell. Hallelujah.
Every angel sings for the Easter bunny and the eggs he brings.
Hallelujah.
Christians pass the test. We are not Semitic, therefore we are blessed.
This isn't the girl for you. This isn't the girl for you.
How can I think the come? You won't praise the Virgin Mom.
This is the girl for you.
Yo, Dad, what's up?
I'm sorry, did you just say Dad?
What? You don't recognize me? I'm yours and Casey's future son, and I'm like beyond messed up, so thanks for that. You've got me so confused. I don't know which way to choose. Do I celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah? Either way, I lose. Cause I don't know what to believe.
Believe it.
If the mixed signals are
Receive
receiving,
it.
and I don't fit into a box, I'm straight out of that, but I can't detox. Should I live life in the moment, or should I kneel and repent? Do I believe the Messiah's coming, or came and went? I'm stuck and it's fucking depressing from all this perpetual guessing. Don't mean to be preachy, but like
Nietzsche the nihilist.
I feel that God don't exist. You'll cry as shit or weep with the passion of the Christ. Should I sharpen its tail when there is no sale or convention that's all overpriced?
Ching-ching.
Or it's like a poltergeist. Or how identity you sacrifice.
Why didn't you use a condom?
Not for you. So true, 6,000 years of history are rested on your head.
If you marry me or you kill me, were I not already dead?
Based on bagels, logs, and cream cheese spread.
She's not a Jew,
So this isn't the
Girl for you.
A shade of bagel, but she doesn't spin the dreidel.
This isn't the girl for you. Hey!
So, you're really not Jewish, huh?
Nope.
Half Jew. Quarter Jew.
Not even a little.
Well, what about relatives? You got like a sister or a cousin or somebody who got all rebellious and married an Ashkenazi?
Very doubtful. Is this going to be a problem for you, Aaron?
No, not for me, necessarily. Maybe for some others in my family. Or your family. Or future children we may or may not have.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've never really been a big churchgoer anyway.
You haven't? Oh, so you don't have like countless crosses and rosary beads and pictures of pudgy little angels like hanging right above your bed, do you? Because that would kind of be a deal breaker for me.
No. My parents never really cared about much of that stuff anyway. So from a very early age, I became much more of an atheist.
Oh. So you don't believe in God at all?
Is this your way of keeping things light and greasy?
Right. I'm sorry. What's your favorite color?
No. You're new at this, so I'll allow. To answer your question, I do believe in a higher power. But I also think that organized religions have become so overlaid with extraneous matter that their actual spiritual substance has been almost completely obscured. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Get this. Lately, I've been reading a lot of Eckhart Tolle. Ever heard of him? Doesn't matter. Point is, he's a big believer of the power of now. Since I have a bad tendency of getting in my head at times, what I'm really trying to do is separate the process of awareness and thinking in order to transcend my ego-based state of consciousness.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Yeah, that's very, very obvious. And, how's that working for you?
Not so well. I have a hard time silencing my inner critic.
Tell me about it.
Oh, you too?
Oh yeah, my inner critic just won't shut up right now.
Oh, what's he saying?
Get out of this date as quickly as possible.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I was only joking. It was a bad joke.
Because you brought it up. I didn't want to talk about it.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
You know, it's too bad that you're so close-minded about all of this stuff. Because I bet a little meditation and self-reflection could actually do you some good. Could be good for everybody.
You're right. It could. It could do that. For me. And for you. Everybody, really. The people of the world.
It was all going okay. Now you don't know what to say. Once you thought that you were being clever, but you came off just as dumb as
You should just run for the door. You've played out this scene before, and you're stuck in a slew of hems and haws. It's so awkward, this awkward
Well, I
would gladly eat a plate of glass. Afraid to make this moment last.
rather start with your parachute. You've got to listen a prostitute.
Better to bump into an ex.
Or pressure got into a
See your
tree.
parents having sex.
Or get your habits
These are
to
normally are paralyzing.
compared to this, they all seem appetizing. I'm just stuck.
In the agonizing claws of the awkward, the awkward.
wait.
Look,
Maybe
I didn't mean.
What
I
have
should
you ever?
probably.
Oh dear God! Please stop. You go first.
Look, I'm really sorry. I just didn't know what you were saying, and I messed up, and
I'm sorry too. I don't mean to get so standoffish. It's just that, you know, I actually think it's a good thing. You know, getting to know yourself, but people just look at me as if I'm a mental patient anytime I talk about it.
No, you're right. It is a good thing, which is why I will not look at you that way anymore. No more crazy looks from me.
I'm glad to hear it.
OMG, did we just totally have our first fight?
I think we kind of did.
We totes did. Totes. And we got through it. No cuts, no bruises.
Barely any internal bleeding.
You know, there might be a small smidgen of hope for us yet.
Yeah. Maybe.
So, since we're already in this terribly uncomfortable place, is there anything else I should know about you before we continue with this date? Like, any weird fetishes, diseases, black sheep family members? I'll be totally cool with it, I promise.
Well, now that you mention it, I guess there is one thing I should tell you about.
Yeah? Lay it on me.
I have a 4-year-old son, Blaze.
Hello!
the father?
I'm not entirely sure.
You're not?
No. I mean, I know it's definitely like one of 2 or 3 guys. And I figure we can always do DNA testing in the future, but only if Blaze absolutely has to meet his birth father.
Are you my daddy?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So, what's he like?
Oh, he's a very sweet, very energetic, just hyper kid. And he hasn't been officially diagnosed yet, but we think he has ADD.
I like baseball and basketball and skiing and soccer and hot lunch Sundays and video games.
Wow, you must really have your hands full.
I do. But you know what? No matter how much he kicks and screams and bites, oh, he does love to bite. Oh, and cries and just fights me on every single thing. At the end of the day, when I'm sitting there breastfeeding, and he looks up at me with my nipple in his cute little mouth.
You, still breastfeed your 4-year-old child.
Oh, of course. It really helps with the mother-son bond. Point is, I wouldn't change it for the world.
That is so great for you two. I mean, I'm just a little surprised Kevin neglected to mention it to me.
Oh, and Aaron? There's just one more thing that you should know about Blaze.
Really? Something else?
He doesn't exist. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, thank God. I mean, could you imagine having to deal with that? Some monster child who's old enough to ask his mommy for a tall glass of boob?
He's real.
Uh-oh. Let me finish.
I'm just kidding.
What the fuck? Why would you do that, Katie?
Oh, come on. It was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, super funny. You really got him there. Kudos, sis.
Lauren, what do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe to help you get married? Or at least asked out on a second date? You know, I don't understand you, Case. Why do you insist on being so...
Daring, bold, and delightfully controversial.
I was going to say harsh, guarded, and slightly confrontational, but, you know, 6 of
I
one...
just can't help it. It's who I am.
Oh, that's cute. But do you know what else you can't help? Your biological clock. And if you listen really close, do you hear what it's saying? Hurry the hell up!
That's not fair. You know I've been trying.
No, you haven't. This is all a game to you, a sport. You're not looking for the one. You're just looking for new ways to amuse yourself at other people's expense.
Well, maybe we all can't be like you. Maybe we all can't find the perfect man in college and settle down at 24 years old in Connecticut.
Oh, that's hurtful. We didn't get our first house in Westport until I was 28. And you know it. Oh, just do me a favor. Work a little harder with this guy, because Kevin really likes him. And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you dated someone nice for once.
Fine.
I think I'm gonna need another beer. Excuse me. Can I get another beer?
Oh no. Did my menace of an imaginary... Did my menace of an imaginary child force you to start drinking again? He does have that effect on people.
He really does. Because I was dangerously close to driving my imaginary minivan off of a very steep imaginary cliff.
Look, Aaron, I can see where Blaze would scare you off. I mean, we're not all meant to be breeders. Nothing says we have to have children, am I right?
You don't want to have kids?
No, I do. Definitely. Someday.
Me too. I want to have a very big family. Just not yet. Oh, but come on. Can't you picture a whole bunch of little Aarons running around, giving goofy handshakes?
Yeah, I can see that. All dressed up in their little suits.
You know, it's funny. My ex always used to say to me,
Oh, no you don't.
"No, I don't what, Gabe?"
Dude, we've been over this like 100 times. You never, ever bring up your ex on a first date.
But why not? Allison was such a huge part of my life.
There's just no way to exclude me from this conversation.
No. What's she doing here? Get her out of your head, Aaron. I'm begging you. This is no time to be thinking about Allison.
There's just, because he can't help himself, Gabe. I'm just simply too wonderful.
She's simply too wonderful.
You look bumpy, you've been working out, babe. All your hotness is making me weak. Love the haircut, I love the suit. You're a walking example of chic. You're the handsomest man in this restaurant, like a model right out of GQ. You are also the world's greatest lover. So rip off my clothes, spread my legs, have your way with me. Oh, how I crave your
Bullshit!
Still looks very nice.
Thank you.
Rip off my clothes. Have your way with me? That's not what Allison would say, and you know it. Now, be honest with yourself. What would she really say to you?
You mean like in the bedroom? Well, I guess it went something a little more like this. Hey, Allison. You want to have sex?
No can do. You know the rules. Once the retainer goes in, the vajayjay's off limits.
Exactly. Don't you see, Aaron? The real Allison's not the way you choose to remember her. She's a frigid, emotionally manipulative wench that you need to permanently erase from your thoughts so you can finally move on.
Okay, fine. Okay, she's gone. Out of my head. No more Allison. Now, what am I supposed to do about this date? Because...
Oh, thankfully you got your best friend here to help you through this. Now, Aaron, do I get ass?
Yes.
And I'm gonna help you get some too, but only if you listen to your consigliere. So remember, you talk about the ex, you can forget about the sex. Got it?
Got it.
Your ex always used to say,
Not much. Nothing at all, actually. She was mute. I'm sorry, can we talk about something else, please?
absolutely, let's refocus. Well, now I know that men just love to talk about work, so why don't you regale me with delightful stories and anecdotes about that?
No problemo. What would you like to know?
Well, what is it you do exactly?
Corporate finance. You know, investment banking. And occasionally I fiddle around with mergers and acquisitions.
Sounds riveting.
And there you go. Oh, thanks. Okay, so maybe it's not the most fascinating or sexy job in the world, but it pays the bills.
Yes, but does it fulfill your soul?
It fulfills my sole purpose of making money.
Oh, so you're one of those, are you? Is that all it's about for you? The cashola?
Well, it is for now. What's it all about for you? I think Kevin said that you work in an art gallery. Has that always been your lifelong ambition?
No, but at least it's creative. And it's a good place for me to study my craft.
Which is?
Photography.
You're a photographer.
Yes. No. I mean, sorta. I dabble. Used to dabble. I own a camera.
And what sort of things do you do with the art gallery? Do you pick out all the pieces yourself?
Sometimes. Why?
Only because I thought that Damien Hirst exhibit was awesome.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How did you know about that?
Well, I might have done a little research online before our date.
You Googled me?
Yeah, I Googled you. Well, I mean, I had to find out at least a little of what I was getting into before meeting you.
Well, what else did you find out? What didn't he find out? Oh no! Google? Is that you? Why do you always have to ruin everything?
Because I'm the world's #1 search engine, that's why. And Casey!
You know exactly all that he uncovered. Your dirty secrets aren't safe with me. Mistakes that would be better undiscovered. I display them all for all to see. Like the time that you were kicked out of the Girl Scouts, or got high with your boyfriend in a church, or how you were thrown in jail trying to save a zero win. It's all there when you hit search. 'Cause you can't erase it, you can't suppress all the information that my servers possess. There's a little saying that I hold dear. The World Wide Web is forever, so you've everything to fear.
What are you doing?
Well, I figured since you Googled me, I figured only fair to Google you right back. Don't you?
No, not at all. I mean, you can't believe everything that you read on the internet.
Uh-oh, buddy. You're a make-trouble. She's pulling up all sorts of web pages here. You better look out, because here they come. Twitter!
Then after your big breakup.
Facebook!
Your Facebook friends cap out at 54.
You
Movie of you in a dress and makeup.
Oh, come on!
Hoping an inflated dinosaur.
That was a fraternity hazing ritual.
too! Instagram!
That's what you look gorgeous and a pumpkin.
That's spray tan.
Or you were accused of homicide.
That was another Aaron Goldfarb.
All the world would always know.
How you had a giant frown. That you can't hide. But you
Can't erase it, you can't suppress all the information that our servers possess. There's no dating backspace, no second chance. The World Wide Web is forever, rending any shot at romance.
All right, hotshot. Clearly I didn't search hard enough for you the first time. Let's see what other dirt I can dig up. Uh-oh. Oh my. That's that. How embarrassing.
Wait a second. In your high school production of Hello Dolly, you were Dolly?
I went to an all-boys academy, and I'll have you know that the school newspaper called my work oddly compelling. Oh wow. No way. You did that? This can't be you. Awkward. What were you thinking? Pervert. You can't escape us. We are always there. Watching and waiting and sometimes misstating the truth, thus negating your chances of mating. No point in debating, cause we've been creating a hell unabating for anyone dating. Oh, you can't delete all the crap you've done. It's members of the internet, and guess who has won?
So remember when you Skype in the nude.
The World Wide Web is forever. The World Wide Web is forever. The World Wide Web is forever. Take note, or you're totally screwed. Really screwed. Okay, so I guess we both have some things floating around on the web that we're not exactly proud of.
Oh, and you can't get rid of them either. Believe me, I've tried.
You know, I gotta say, I know the internet is supposed to be this great way to connect people or whatever, but I honestly think it's doing the opposite, especially when it comes to dating.
I agree. I mean, you can practically find out anything you would ever want to know about somebody before you even meet them. What is that?
Right, it's like you make all of these unfair judgments about somebody without ever seeing the person face to face.
Or experiencing what it's like to interact with them.
Right, to hear their voice.
Oh, and God forbid, maybe even touch them.
How we doing over here?
So good. I mean, good, fine, whatever.
Can I get you anything else?
You know, I'm actually kind of starving right now. Do you want to grab a bite to eat? The food's supposed to be really good here.
Yeah, sure. I could eat something.
Right this way.
Would you please explain to me that hand move?
Dude, I can't believe it. She totally put her hand on you.
What? That? Oh, that was nothing.
Oh,
I know, I'm trying not to make a big deal about it.
look at me, Case. Now, do you want something meaningful and genuine, like what Kev and I have, or not?
Sure, I guess. I mean, in theory,
Well,
it
then you've got to start playing it slow. Because landing a quality guy is a marathon, not a sprint to Hump Town.
But whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Because you might actually have a shot at this one. I know. I'm as shocked as you are.
And there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Bon appetit.
So, is anything jumping out at you?
I don't know. Ooh, the char-grilled burger with Roquefort cheese and shoestring french fries sounds pretty amazing.
It sure does, if you're trying to make weight at the next big sumo wrestling competition. But not on a first date.
Why not? It shows them that I'm confident with my body and I don't have any weird eating issues.
No, it shows him that you have an unusually healthy appetite, and that one day all this is going to go away, and you're going to end up on The Biggest Loser, gee, I wonder why I'm still single edition.
That's ridiculous. Guys don't think that way. I'm getting the burger. And what about you?
I don't know, I was thinking maybe the chopped salad.
Oh, screw you. You're not getting that.
Why not?
Salads are persistence. You're getting the burger. Rare.
Ow! What's the big deal? I want a salad.
And I want Jennifer Lopez. But do you know how I'm not going to get her? By ordering some wimpy salad with my balls on the side. Especially on our very first date.
You're insane. I'm not listening to you. I want a salad. I'm going to get the chopped salad.
Have we made any decisions?
I'll get the chopped salad, please.
And I'll have the burger.
Coming right up.
So what happened? I thought you were going to get the burger. You didn't just get the salad for my benefit, did you?
No, of course not. Why would I do that?
Well, you know, a lot of girls think that they have to order a salad on the first date to show a guy that they care about their body or whatever, which I think is completely ridiculous.
You do.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I prefer a girl order some meat and potatoes, you know? Really get in there! But hey, that's just my preference.
Are you trying to tell me that you don't care what a girl looks like?
No, not really. I just prefer she was happy.
For real?
Honestly, I mean it. At the end of the day, looks go, but still have things in common, still make each other laugh. That's what really matters.
Is that what really matters, Casey? Not so, I don't know, pure animal attraction?
Or someone with an endless supply of really great weed.
Look, you guys have no right to get in the middle of this.
We have every right to get in the middle of this.
We are your
And
past.
I'm also guessing your future, love.
Listen, you guys satisfied a very specific need at a very specific time in my life. And thankfully, that phase is over.
Yeah, only think it's over. You like bad boys, kiss. It's who you are.
My flight is. I never open up your door. I never shower you with praise. When you call and text my phone, I don't reply to you for days. I canceled down a job. I failed my GED. But I made you feel so sexy, so right. Oh, babe, you can't help but love me. You can't help but love me. You can't help but love me. Oh.
Yes, I can. Just you watch.
I can afford to pay the check whenever we go out to eat. I will pledge undying love, but can be sure that I won't cheat. I sleep till 2 p.m. Get high till 3:30. Your mom and dad would hate me, but babe, oh babe, you can't help but love me. You can't help but love me. You can't help but love me. Oh.
You can't help but love the passion that is pouring from my soul.
Our thought philosophy after we both smoked up bowl.
I'm so mysterious.
Wild and spontaneous. I got chances hard as steel. Don't you want to come up feel?
Oh, they really do feel nice.
You got the choice, you know you're home. Got the qualities you crave.
Yeah, girl.
That's a guy, one rebel you can say.
Say me right now, I'm bound to disappoint you. I'm sure that you'd agree. I'm anything but witty.
I treat you kinda shitty.
I'm just so damn pretty. That's why go and deny you can't help but love me. You can't help but love me. You can't help but love me. Oh, you can't help but love me.
Don't leave. No, you have no idea how much I miss the smell of cigarettes and apathy. Hey, so Aaron, have you ever been arrested?
I'm sorry?
Done any jail time? I'll even count juvie. I'm not picky.
No. No jail time here. Although I did visit Alcatraz once. Hey, fun
What
fact.
about drugs? Ecstasy, coke, methamphetamines. Ever have what someone might label a problem?
Well, I tried mushrooms one night in college, accidentally, which is why I make my own pizzas now.
Random piercings, tattoos. I'll even settle for henna.
Okay, Tacey, I think I'm a little confused here. Where's all this coming from?
Look, Aaron, I think you're a really well put together kind of guy. And if I'm being totally honest, I usually go for more of the bad boy.
And I guess that means that you think that I'm...
Not a bad boy, which is totally fine. You are who you are. It's just not who I normally go for.
I can't believe you're saying this to him. Why are you saying this to him?
I'm sorry, Lauren. It's just how I feel.
Okay, so maybe I'm not a bad boy in the traditional bad boy sense, but that doesn't mean I haven't done anything bad before.
Oh, you have.
Of course. I mean, there's a lot of layers here. We've only been talking, what, an hour? That's just, scratching the surface of who I really am.
Okay, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, why don't you give me an example of something bad you've done?
Gladly. Oh, you mean like right now? Okay, fine. Something bad. Something bad. Got it. One night stand. Done it. This guy.
You have.
Yes, Casey, I have. Or at least, I think I did. Wait, can you define one night stand for me? Do you want to get that?
No, I would much rather stay focused on this.
Because I got no problem with you answering your phone.
Oh, yeah, see, that's what that great new invention called voicemail's for. Now, let me clarify.
Hey, it's Casey. Blah, 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 blah.
This is your bailout, sweetie, your bailout. Honey, I'm calling to bail you out. And I'm getting your voicemail once again. What's the deal? I mean, really call me back because I'm bored. And I'm feeling totes ignored. Later, slut.
One night stand is where you meet some random girl in a bar one night, have your way with her, and then never see her ever again. Is that what you did, Aaron?
Not exactly, no.
Who was she?
Okay, so she was my next door neighbor all growing up. But it changed our relationship in a bad way, so...
Look, Aaron, I appreciate the effort. I really, really do. But before this date goes on any further, I think we should just agree that this just isn't a love connection.
But
Listen, you're a really great, sweet guy, and I'm sure there's some girl out there that's just absolutely perfect for you. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, I really want to be your friend.
okay, did I miss something here? Because I was under the impression that this date was actually going kind of well. I mean, here we are, the food hasn't even arrived yet, and she's about to place me smack dab in the middle of the friend zone. I mean, do you understand what this means?
The friend zone is for platonic relationships only. No groping.
And here we go.
The friend zone is for last minute party invites because the guy she really likes can't make it. No oral pleasure.
How the hell did I end up back here again? I mean, I am sure there were a couple of things I could have done differently, but I mean, to suddenly thrust me directly into the...
The friend zone is for emotional support
Self-esteem boosting.
and torturous mind games.
No penetration.
Seems a bit harsh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't get it. Am I doomed always to be that guy? The sweet, dependable, ever faithful and loyal buddy? Ugh. Dear God, I'm not a man. I'm a puppy. I'm sorry, one more time. You really want to be my...
Friend. I really want to be your friend.
Okay. Well, thank you, Casey, for that offer. That is definitely something to consider. Who doesn't want more friends, right? Because friends, you know, are the flowers in the garden of life. So let's just plant that seed of friendship and see where... I'm sorry. Will you excuse me? I'm just going to run to the restroom and try to drown myself in the urinal.
So, tell me, how does it feel to be a relationship assassin?
Just give it a rest.
I don't understand, Case. You say you want what Kevin and I have, but when you actually find a guy who can give you all those same things, you totally sabotage it.
I know I have a problem.
You really do. What does your therapist say about this?
Blah, 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 fear of commitment. Blah, 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 makes bad choices. Blah, 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 $200, please.
Could you be a little more specific?
No, because that's pretty much exactly what I hear in my head every time I talk to him.
Okay, then, just talk to me. Because I'm your sister, and even I don't get it.
What, Lauren?
These walls you put up. We're family. And I can't even begin to break through this hard exterior of yours.
Well, I do consider always keeping you at arm's length one of my most crowning achievements.
Joke all you want. But we both know that all this bravado is just you, afraid of being hurt. I mean, let's be honest. That's what happened with your photography show.
It wasn't ready.
No, you weren't ready. You had all these amazing photos and a gallery that would exhibit anything you would give them. And at the last second, you backed out. And it's like that with every single guy in your life. There's always some lame excuse or reason why it doesn't work out. Over and over again.
Okay, Lauren, I get it. I know that I have issues. I face them, I swear. Think I overcome them, then turn, they're still there. Wish that I was different. I'd like to let go. When I try to change, there's my past saying no. Maybe it's all 'cause of Dad, his new kids, his new wife. Or why not just blame Mom, who's been nuts my whole life? When you felt so alone since the moment of birth, and you struggle to find your own true sense of worth, when it feels there is no one across this whole earth to depend upon to carry on, just like you always do, 'cause it's safer to rely on you. No, it's safer to rely on you.
Casey, I'm here for you. You just won't let me in.
It's not just you. Seen a million movies all selling true love. Fantasies I'm not sure that I'm worthy of. Caution to the wind, my heart's been on display. Still the end result is it's not gone my way. So when I date some new guy who's a deadbeat or jerk, at least I'm not so crushed when it all doesn't work. When you once unafraid wore your heart on your sleeve, and the ones that you love chose to just turn and leave. Every day gets harder to somehow believe you will survive, so you strive just to keep up your guard. 'Cause it's safer to hold every card. No, it's safer to hold every card. I feel out of control. I'm safe on the ground. I go building up walls, yet I wish to be found. A true contradiction to which I am bound. As I keep on spinning around and around, and I look at the people who worked it all out, and I wonder why I'm such a bundle of doubt. And sometimes I wanna just stand up and shout, just commit and deal with it before your life flies by. Don't let your life fly by. But is it safer? Maybe it's safer if I don't
But it's certainly not better. You've got to try at some point, Case.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, not for long. I think I'm just gonna head out.
The food hasn't even come yet.
Yeah, I know, friend. But it's getting kind of late, friend.
Okay.
And
So, clearly you're a little mad at me right now.
I'm not mad at you, friend. Friends don't get mad at friends, friend. I'm just adjusting to this newly formed friendship. And I think I'd prefer to do that alone. So, that's all, friendo.
Fine. Have it your way. Just get the check then.
Great. We finally found something we can agree on. Now, if only we could find that frickin' waiter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Check,
please
please.
sit. Now, as some of my regulars know, I do a little writing and performing on the side. Very little. That's why I've been stuck in this rat hole way too long. Just kidding. We used all the rats in the bolognese. Still, if you would indulge me for just a few minutes, I'd like to share my latest musical extravaganza with you. Hit the lights, Jorge. This goes out to all the lovers and the future lovers out there. I'm looking at you, table 4.
Sweet Jesus, man.
I've made my career as a waiter, and my job, well, it never gets old. I've seen romances bloom, wild affairs meet their doom. Every night some new sight to behold. Yet I find as I wait on my tables and serve them their baskets of bread, I can't help but think as they pick out a drink of what I would order instead. I'd order love, delicious, well seasoned and rare. Oh, I'd order love, a big enough portion to share. Bring me all of the heartache, a small side of woe, that feeling of longing that I long to know. I don't need a menu, just someone to care for my heart. Yes, I'd order love, there's no better place to start. Oh, I'd order love, that's spicy and steamy and hot. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I'd order love, it's so juicy and just it's the spot. Bring me nights full of passion, all drizzled with lust. Breakfast in bed is an absolute must. Then bring on the marriage, but don't top it off with divorce. Yes, I'd order love, it's the very best second course. I'm tired of always observing young couples all dreamy and sweet. For years I've been patiently waiting. When's it gonna be my time to eat? This lack of attention's unnerving. I fear that I'm losing my grip. If Cupid keeps up this substandard service,
and made me slow dance with him. You think that's funny? Oh, great. I'm glad I could amuse you at least.
And we have one chopped salad for the lady. And one manly burger for the gentleman.
Thanks, but I don't think we're gonna stay.
Oh, well, now I think you're being just a little over dramatic. The food's already here. We can always have one meal together.
Fine, one very quick meal.
Bon appetit.
So, BDS. Tell me. What exactly are we supposed to talk about now?
What do you mean?
Well, I just mean on all your other blind dates, after you've destroyed their spirits, questioned your overall attraction to them, and let them know in no uncertain terms that they haven't got a snowball's chance in hell of hooking up with you. Well, what do you talk about next? Weather?
Look, the way I see it, you have two options here. Either you can sit through the entire meal being the angry guy, or you can turn that frown upside down and take advantage of this golden opportunity.
Which golden opportunity are we talking about exactly?
Aaron, I apologize if my blunt honesty and lack of tact upset you. The truth is, I know lots of single, eligible, attractive women. And if you play your cards just right, I may be the one hooking you up with your soulmate.
She knows lots of single women.
You know lots of single women?
Oh, tons of them. They're crawling all over this city.
Go on, I'm listening.
All right, so maybe I have been looking at this the wrong way. I mean, we only just met, right? So there's no history here. If it's not you and me, it could be me and...
Countless others.
All right, I'm game. Who do you have in mind?
Well, that depends. What's your type?
Oh, you know, nothing too specific. Just, I don't know, maybe 5'4" with a cream complexion, hazel eyes you get lost in for days.
Chestnut hair halfway down the back, slender figure with breasts that amaze.
Just the slightest hint of a dimple,
Pouty lips and a lily-white smile.
tiny birthmark below the right shoulder.
And a manic, depressive, demanding, emasculating, ball-busting beast from Didn't I tell you to leave Allison out of this?
I'm sorry, okay? Moment of weakness. It won't happen again. You know what? I trust you. And I'm not picky.
Okay. So do you want a good girl that you can bring home to mom and dad? Or maybe someone who's a little bit more rebellious, but definitely way more fun in the sack?
Well, I think Dad would probably be thrilled with either at this point.
And what about mom?
Kind of hard to say.
Oh, will you always be her adorable little boy, and no one will ever be good enough for her baby?
No, it's not that. It's just that.
She wants to keep you all to herself. Oh, what is she, one of those overbearing Jewish mothers who just can't stand
My
her
mom's
little-
dead, Casey. She passed away when I was in the 10th grade. And before that, she was so driven and career obsessed that I hardly ever saw her. So,
Wow. I feel like a total jerk.
no,
I'm so-
don't. It's fine. I know you were just.
I mean, I just kind of assumed
What,
that
that
you...
I came from some perfect drama-free home, huh? Yeah. I've been picking up on that.
front sheet. I mean, if you don't mind talking about it.
Well, it isn't exactly first date material, but since we no longer are on a first date, I guess it's right for discussion.
So what happened?
She was born with a defect in one of the valves of her heart. Most people can live their whole lives with it, but she had such a stressful and demanding job at the law firm, which definitely made things worse. And then by the time she started showing any symptoms, it was already pretty severe. So she had to go in and get emergency surgery, but something went wrong during... What am I doing telling you this?
Because I'm a good listener. And even if I haven't shown it tonight, the dark secret about me is that I'm really very sensitive. So did you even get to say goodbye?
Yeah, briefly. But it was right before the surgery, so everything was so rushed, and nobody knew what was going to happen. But here's the crazy part. A couple of days later, when I was going through my sock drawer looking for a pair of matching socks to wear to the funeral, I found a letter that she had written to me right before she went into the hospital. I guess she thought there was a chance that she wouldn't be coming back. So, she wanted to tell me a few things before she went.
What did the letter say?
It isn't easy to express what I feel inside, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to you. Haven't been the perfect mom, but please know that I tried. I did the best I could, and that's the best that I could do.
Now facing a future that's uncertain, I cannot say what lies ahead, but I won't give up. I'll face my fears and fight back years of uncried tears and tell you all the things I never said.
All of the hours spent at work, consumed with my career.
I wouldn't blame you if you thought I didn't care.
Graduations that I missed, all the games I didn't cheer.
I never told you then, but how I wanted to be there.
As thoughts of the past run through my memory, the choices I've made, the life I've led.
An office on the highest floor, it meant so much, but you mean more. That's one of many things.
So much in my life I took for granted, like tucking my children into bed.
My world was always spinning fast, and in an instant years had passed, and here I sit with so much left unsaid.
I've always lived a world apart.
But through it all,
You were my heart. That's why the same mistakes that my mom made, Casey. I won't make the same mistakes that she did.
Yeah, but what about this whole getup and all your hard work? It sounds to me like you're doing the exact same thing.
No. I don't care about any of that, or any of this. It's just my job, it's not me. I just want to make as much money as I can now, so I don't have to miss out on things later. Wow, you are incredibly popular tonight. You want to get that?
No, not at all.
Hey, it's Casey. Blah, 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 blah.
This is your bailout, sweetie, your bailout, honey. I'm calling to bail you out, and you still aren't answering your phone. Now I'm pissed. I mean, really? Hold up. Stop the music! I said stop the music! I don't want to sing anymore. Shit. Okay, Casey. What's the deal, bitch? Because this is like my third unreturned phone call tonight, which is really starting to make me seem desperate. And Reggie doesn't do desperate. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but did we not agree the night we met doing karaoke and bonding over love as a battlefield that we would be best friends forever? Well, I'm pretty certain BFFs pick up the phone when no one calls, right? I mean, what's going on here? One date and you already dumped me for this guy? Well, I hope you and your husband live happily ever after. Oh. No, I don't! I take it back! Oh, burn in hell! Could it really be going that well? Or did he, like, what? I don't know. Shove your body in the back of his creepy white van and now your phone's lying in the ditch on the side of the road somewhere? You're not dead, are you? Are you? Well, case seems we have two options. Either A, you're having a wonderful time and you're choosing to ignore the real love of your life, or B, you're totally dead, and he's making a dress out of your skin at this very moment. You have left me no choice but to come down to the restaurant. Just to wrap things up, I hope you're alive, and I really look forward to the scene I am about to cause. Oh, and later, skank.
Okay, can you stop staring at me with your mouth hung open like that? You're starting to make me feel like a freak.
No, it's just that I'm rarely surprised by somebody, and you totally just surprised me.
What, because my mom died? Oh, trust me, that's nothing. Wait till you hear about my nudist Uncle Harry. Or my kleptomaniac cousin Carol. Whoo! Now them some stories.
You surprised me, Aaron, by how open and honest you just were. I mean, some people just build walls and aren't like that.
Well, I told you right up front that I was an open book. I wasn't lying. So, how's that salad?
It's good. Do you want a bite?
Oh, yes, please. Do you want some of this? Oh, dear God, that's amazing. You want to, like, maybe do a little swapsies?
I'm game if you are.
Game on. You hold on to your fork, and I'll take this, and you take... Oh, but I'm going to steal this pickled spear right here, because, honey, that's how I do.
Am I going crazy here? Because I actually think I'm starting to dig this guy. Oh, wait, don't you say it's because he played the dead mom card, because I really don't think that's it. Now, believe me when I say I'm about to puke in my mouth as I say this, but I think he may actually have a good heart. Still, despite his lack of bad boy status, there's a definite charm and attractive quality to him. Is it possible that, well, just in a tiny, roundabout way, that I actually might be into him?
God, I love pickles.
Oh man, that's a juicy one.
Oh.
So tell me, I'm dying. Does anybody spring into mind?
For what?
Well, to set me up with.
Oh, right. That. All right, well, let me think for a minute. Oh, okay. There's my friend Nina.
Ooh, Nina, huh? What's she like?
Ooh, actress. Little cray-cray, got a touch of the bipolar in her, but you know she's really very sweet.
Well, with a recommendation like that, who else you got in mind?
Oh, there's my friend Trish. Super cute, super clingy. Girl just finds a guy and just holds on for dear life. You know, but if you're into that sort of thing.
Well, I think I prefer my girlfriend to be a little less mortally clingy.
Oh, this could be good. I have this new friend, Allison.
Allison?
Yeah. She just got out of a relationship not too long ago, and she's ready to start dating again.
What's her last name?
What is her last name? Allison. Oh, I know. Allison Weaver.
Oh, thank God.
Why, do you know her?
Oh, no. I just, I thought you were going to say someone else.
Who?
Allison.
Oh, Aaron, I want you to think very carefully before you do this.
Allison Zuckerman.
Who's Allison Zuckerman?
Yeah, Aaron. Who's Allison Zuckerman?
Oh, no one special. She was just the girl that was
That was your...
my fiance, okay? Allison Zuckerman was my fiance.
What's the point of imagining me when you're not gonna listen to a freaking word I say?
I didn't know you were engaged. Oh, is this the ex that was mute?
No, that would only be wishful thinking.
So how close were you two to getting married?
Well, I would say very close.
Oh, did you already send out the invitations?
Oh, yeah. Gifts had been bought. Band had been hired. People had actually already started taking their seats. Memory service.
Wait, she left you on your wedding day?
Worse, she left me standing there by myself underneath the chuppah.
Why would she do something like that?
I'm not exactly sure, but when I saw her sprinting through the parking lot, she did say one thing to me.
Which was?
I'm sorry, Aaron, but I just
just
can't do this.
I just can't do this? What is this girl's address? I'm about ready to go cut a bitch.
Oh, come on. I mean, I'm sure she had her reasons.
Whatever her reasons are, you just don't do that to somebody. Well, how long ago did this happen?
14 months, 2 weeks, and 3 days. Or something like that.
Have you talked to her since?
No, she decided it would be best if there was no communication between us. Or at least that's what her mom told me when I showed up drunk to their Thanksgiving dinner, which was a riot.
You realize that I am hating this girl more and more by the second?
No, don't. I mean, there was a lot of pressure on both of us.
Why are you defending her? Are you still in love with her?
No, it's just, I never got any closure, you know? And I guess Yeah, some small part of me thought that maybe she'd change her mind and come back. I guess that's why I haven't really dated anyone or even gotten that close to anyone since she left.
Wait a minute, are you trying to tell me that you haven't kissed anyone since Allison?
Well, that's kind of a tricky question, but the short answer is no.
And the long answer?
Also no.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want you to imagine that Allison were right here, right now.
What? Why?
Well, because we have got to get you past this. Now, this is something that I've done in therapy over the years. My dad and I have actually had quite a few productive conversations. So, do you see her?
No, not so much.
Oh, come on, Aaron, work with me here. Here she is, standing in front of you, maybe looking the way that she did the last time you saw her. Can you see her now?
You could say that.
Good. Now, I want you to go talk to her. I want you to tell her all those things that you have waited 14 months, 2 weeks, and 3 days to say to her, and don't hold back.
Hi, Allison.
Hi, Aaron. Is there something you wanted to tell me?
No,
Oh, come on. You can do it.
I never knew what love was like until I saw your face. Then suddenly I felt a love that time cannot erase. Your eyes so sweet and piercing, your manner kind yet strong. The kind of girl I could love forever. We'd spend the rest of our lives together. And in my life, I don't think I've ever been so fucking wrong. Your heart, you're a liar. You are Satan, and I hate the way you snore at night. All your quirks piss me off, and I don't think I'm mistaken. You're compulsively to always be right. You're bossy and judgmental, kind of tactless, boring too, and I really can't believe I ever fell in love with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much?
Not enough. I'm loving this. Keep going.
I know that all seemed kinda harsh. Things weren't always bad. In fact, I think sometimes we shared the best that I ever had. Like our road trip that one summer, or those steamy nights in Spain. You always melted when I would praise you. My stupid jokes, they would never faze you. That don't mean shit next to all the ways you drove me so insane. You are such a freaking tease, girl. You never stop your talking, and at times you gotta double chill. You may say it's good fun, but your racist rants are shocking, and your lips don't need more collagen. All you care about is how much someone makes and what they do. Not a man in his right mind would ever fall in love with you. You always criticize the clothes that I wear, and found a way of pointing out my thinning hair really nice. You turned me vegan, which I totally despise, and I'm pretty sure you laughed that time I said let's compromise.
Oh my God.
If you would shine your feet and run over by a truck, I guess that I'd be sad, but then again, it wouldn't suck. It wouldn't suck. So goodbye, hit the road. As a girlfriend, you are fired. Find some other chump that you can fleece. Years from now, when you're old and you finally expire, girl, I hope that you don't rest in peace. Never met someone so selfish, half the time my balls were blue. After all that I've endured now, you could say there is a short now. That your ex is up in court now, yes, I'm so done energized, like a giant soul-sucking bitch weight has been lifted from my
Oh,
chest.
Jesse, I told you so.
Oh.
Man, I've never been so proud of you in all of my life. It's like the Padawan has become the master.
Oh, now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
How are we doing over here?
Oh,
Great, really great.
Are you finished? Can I get you anything else? Coffee, dessert, another food-related production number?
No.
All right, your loss. Here you go.
The check, who's going to pay the check? It's a mystery where everything's at stake. A guy, a girl, a black leather folder, a series of mistakes that you can make. Should a woman leave a freshen up?
While he whips out his credit card, should
They know that you're not so much less ego and a scraping star. It's all those crazy feminists that make it all so freaking hard.
Hey, watch it!
I'd rather someone break my neck than wonder who the hell is supposed to pay the check.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, come on, let me.
Why don't we just split it?
Well, because this is the one thing that I'm pretty sure I have over all your exes. So just give me this, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Aaron.
Okay, so I know I might be setting myself up for some colossal rejection right now, but at the moment, I'm feeling pretty empowered, so screw it. I don't want to go out with any of your friends, Casey. I want to go out with you. I think we have a good rapport. We both like Quantum Leap. And in a very short time, you helped me to deal with some of my ex drama. And I know it might sound a little crazy, but I think your particular brand of edgy and creative could be good for me. And I think that my particular brand of structure and stability could be good for you too. Now, I know I'm probably not the kind of guy that you're used to dating, but clearly that hasn't worked out in the past. And maybe it's time to try something new. Well, Casey, what do you say?
All right, buddy. Good try. But I think you got your answer. So let's wrap this up. Because the night is young. You know what that means? 5 words. Game of Thrones Season 7.
Okay, I tell you what. You have my phone number, so why don't you just call me if you want to hang out again. And if not, thank you. Thank you for a very memorable evening.
Did you just let him walk out of here? Because I'm pretty sure you just let him walk out of here. Why did you let him walk out of here? Oh.
Everything all right over here?
No. No, not at all.
I'm coming, bitch! What? Casey! You!
Can I help you?
Yes. I'm looking for a friend. Just kind of funky. Wildly inconsiderate. She said she was meeting her friend here for a drink. She's not here!
Oh, you just missed them.
Okay, you? Did she look like she was having the time of her life? Or fighting for her life? And just know that if you're wrong, her blood is on both of our hands!
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but he seemed like a perfectly nice guy. Now, why don't you have a seat and try to calm down? Sit, calm down.
It's a good idea. People tend to tell me I have a very vivid and overactive imagination.
Oh, don't we all?
You do too?
Me? Oh yes, I'm always dreaming up some new recipe or some invention. I even write some songs and a little poetry on the side.
Can I hear some?
He's a bit dramatic.
He's way too sweet. Or maybe he's the one who'll make my life complete. I'm Reggie.
And I'm available.
Aaron, wait! Hi. Remember me? I was the girl that just let you leave the restaurant without even saying goodbye.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Right. Well, here I am.
Are you lost? Oh, did I forget something at the restaurant? Did I leave anything there? I mean, other than my dignity.
No. I just thought maybe you could walk me home. I mean, if you want, no pressure.
Yeah, no. You don't happen to live in Hoboken, do you?
It's just right around the corner.
Well, in that case. Oh, you can never be too careful, you know? All right, I think I'm ready. Yeah.
I am standing at the start of something that is new. I can't keep building walls despite what I've been through. If I may have found the someone, the one I should be looking for, I'd be a jerk to run away. So I'll hold my breath and stay.
There's a person by my side. She's not who I had planned. Yet I feel this sudden urge to reach out and take her hand. And I yearn for letting go of all the baggage in my past. If I don't try, I'll never know just how far this thing might go. We could make it to tomorrow, or just end it all right here.
We could fall flat on our faces or fall more in love each year.
So little to be sure of.
Possibilities are vast.
This may be one perfect moment,
Or maybe this is something that will last.
Well, this is my place.
Ah, yes. So it is. It's a nice building. Oh, really? Excellent. Structural engineering with the
Quit stalling and tap that shit already.
columns and the bricks.
Thank you. I designed it all myself.
Okay, you're going to give him one quick kiss on the cheek, but that's it. V-Town is closed to the public tonight, got it?
You are so not ready to take things to the next level with this girl. What you really need to do is continue waiting for me.
You see the problem, Case? We'd have already been on your bedroom floor by now.
Blah, 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 more therapy.
All right.
Good night, Aaron.
Are you seriously walking away? You know who hates you right now? The entire male species.
We could make it to tomorrow if I'd only take the chance.
For the love of God, take a chance.
If we say goodbye forever, could I miss some true romance?
It's a definite possibility.
All the burdens that we carry.
Need to let them go and fast.
So there's not one perfect moment,
but
rather there's something that will last.
we make it to tomorrow? If we stand the test of time, or the wind's too strong against us and we can't quite make the climb. All I know is in this moment, my past is just my past. Right now I can't help but wonder, this could be the something that will last.